Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss.
Oh, hell no.
Hi guys, it's Yoni and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm bringing you a very important topic to the platform today, and it has a lot to do with women's rights. Where do we draw the line when it comes to our safety and sharing spaces with trans women? So recently, there was an incident where a total of 5 women have filed a police report with the Los Angeles Police Department regarding a June 23rd incident at a spa. All of them claiming to have seen male genitals exposed in the women's section of the Wilshire Boulevard Health Club. One of the reports state that a woman observed the suspect exiting the jacuzzi fully nude. Victim observed male genitals on the suspect and became scared and upset. The incident went viral last month when one of the alleged victims, a woman known as Angel, posted a video to social media of her confronting the spa staff, claiming to have seen a nude man in the section designated for women.
We spa, so you don't, so it's okay. I just want to be clear with you. It's okay for a man to go into the women's section, show his penis around the other women, young little girls underage. Your spa, we spa, condone that. Is that what you're saying? Like I asked. It's so he can stay there. He could stay there. What sexual orientation? I see a dick. It lets me know he's a man. He's a man. He is a man. He is not no female. He is not a female. He is not a female. Hold on. He is not a female, sweetie. Okay? Girls down there, other women who are highly offended for what they just saw. And you did nothing. Absolutely nothing. In fact, you sided with him. So We Spa is an agreement with men that just say they are a woman and they can go down there with their penis and get into the women's section. Is that what you're saying? What really? What law? What law? So women can go into the men's with their breasts. Okay.
This should happen. We're not going to come back.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't come back either. Yeah, get your money back.
Everything.
You got a man with his penis talking about he's a woman. He ain't no woman. Yeah, give her money back.
Are you talking about a transgender person?
There's no such thing as transgender. He has a dick. Okay? He has a penis. His penis is hanging out. Okay, no, I'm not one. Actually, I'm a woman who knows how to stand up and speak up for my right. As a woman, I have a right to feel comfortable without a man exposing himself, okay? No, you go somewhere else. Okay, so that's right. No, he's not a transgender. He has a penis, just like you do. Are you?
So I understand.
No. Yeah. Okay, it's not okay.
It's not okay.
Okay, that's traumatizing to see that. I'm a woman. I think this is a place right here, I'm told, only for women. So how dare you sit up here and tell me I don't have a right as a woman to defend?
If it's a transgender.
I'm telling you, he has a penis, a full and testicles. Okay, and I don't care what it's called. It's a man. You got one? You're a man. Okay.
And if we went into the men's section with our anatomy, that would be
Well, it would in probably, but you might not like women, so it might not, okay? And we don't know. But for me and for a lot of other women, they do not feel comfortable, and it's not okay. Okay? So, well, yeah, you're sorry. You should be, sweetie, and you're out of alignment, and this is not right. I can tell you that much, all right? And I know you're out of order. Yeah, it must be hard. It must be hard not being a real man, huh? Try it. So, like I said, I want every woman get all of their information on.
Security guard just said that that is not allowed.
Okay, well, I don't care what the security guard. He's just security.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Sometimes predators go down and we'll just go through the women's side.
Okay, well, no, he's sitting in there. Okay, well, security.
No. He doesn't want to be.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just saying he should have not been allowed to. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. We know that.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
No,
So,
we knew that.
he's a man with a penis.
But if they identify
He's a man. I don't care. So men can just say, I'm a woman today and I want to come in and I'm recording this. I am going to record this because I'm going to make a big deal. I'm going to take this very worldwide and what's happening because, right. And then what about women's rights?
no,
Little girls, women.
And now we can't
Yeah.
shower. We can't go down there to shower. We can't
Yeah.
go get our
if
clothes.
you feel comfortable about it, we can provide you a refund.
Oh, so now we have to leave.
If you feel uncomfortable, because we cannot discriminate against gender
How?
identity.
But then why do you have men's section and women's section?
Gender identity, if they identify as female, they let us know.
Tell me what makes you a female. Exactly.
I
See,
understand that.
no,
I understand that.
no, we're not going for that.
Ma'am, what I can tell you, I work here, and I'm letting you know.
Uh-huh.
We cannot discriminate against gender identity.
Okay, so if I want to go on the boys' side and say I'm a boy, it's okay. I'm just saying.
Is that okay?
On anatomy, if you identify yourself,
So I'm a man and I can walk in there?
if you identify yourself as male, I can.
So I can tell you, so we can lie. Okay, I'm white. I'm white. Is that okay? I'm white. I'm a white woman. Am I going to get super special treatment? I'm a white woman.
I understand.
No, you're telling me you can look at a person, see their penis, know that they are a man. And if he says I'm a woman, he can go in the women's section.
But it's identify as female. Right?
I just said to you, so you're
Asking whether he identify himself as.
No, yes. They let us know that they identify as female, and they let us
Oh, so he let you know that he think he a girl and he want to go with the girl.
Well, I mean, I wasn't on duty, but
So someone like just gave him permission to go because he said that he
it's not
identifies as a
permission.
female.
It's just we can't discriminate against gender identity.
But the sign says that if you're male, that they're going to prosecute to the fullest extent. So
Yeah, we're
if
about
he
to do
comes
that.
in with testicles and a penis, and there's a 9-year-old and a 14-year-old that's never seen a penis before.
that traumatized me to see that.
We are women.
Yes.
And that traumatized us.
Yes.
No, but I'm saying we're older women. We're not little girls.
Right.
And we're here to protect the little girls. And if that means that we need to do something, we're here to protect the little girls because it's not okay.
It's not. It's not okay. Who's your manager?
That's not okay.
You're the manager. I want when I come up, I want your corporate headquarters. I want to talk to the head honcho. Please don't make me dig for this person because I can't.
We only have one number that I can provide you, and it'll go to all of us.
Okay, so this is not okay.
I do understand that. I do understand that you guys are very uncomfortable for the situation. Fortunately
No,
for
we're
us,
concerned about women's safety.
And
We're
rights.
concerned about a 9-year-old girl's safety when a 30-year-old man with a penis and testicles
Yes.
is getting into the jacuzzi.
Yes.
It's close.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah,
and
pervert.
As a 9-year-old, that's not okay with me.
It's not okay with
and
me.
I will protect
Yes.
little girls until
Yes.
my last breath.
Yes.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus'
so
name.
You cannot have me out here saying that I'm the one causing an inconvenience.
Exactly.
That is a little girl. And it's not okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay. And now I can't even go and put my clothes on because he's down there.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable. We don't feel comfortable.
doesn't do anything to
His dick is out.
besides.
Yeah, his dick is slinging left and right, and we're women in there, and young girls are there. And it says women. That's the women's section. There's the men's section. And you allow that. So then you're lying.
We cannot discriminate against gender identity.
It's not discrimination. It's an imposter. You cannot identify an imposter, someone faking to be a woman just because they feel like they want to call themselves a woman.
Whether they are pre or
Pre-on-birth, I don't give a, listen, lady, okay? Listen, please stop trying to get me to understand you.
I'm just letting you know our situation. I understood your.
Okay, well, you guys gonna have a situation. You're gonna have a situation. You're gonna have a situation. You're gonna have a situation. The blood of Jesus. You're gonna have a situation. There's going to be a situation. I'm up here at the Wee Spa, and a man, okay, comes in slinging his penis. I almost want to fall out. I couldn't believe what I saw. I couldn't believe that this man, okay, and these people up here, and you got some women scared to say something. Baby, I'm not scared to say a thing. The blood of Jesus against this wilding out lying spirit. Sit up here. Gonna let a man come in here slinging his penis up in here. No. You best believe I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something, all right. Sit up here. Like this stuff is okay. He needs to get up out of here. I know. So since somebody can come in here and say, oh, I'm a man, and because I'm a man, I can go into the men's section. Or you can come in here and say, I'm a woman, but you're really a man with a penis. Or let's just say you have a dick and testicles. And they're going to let you come in here. You got children, young girls here with their mom. And Jesus help me. Jesus, these people, they about to find out, though. Watch.
Dueling demonstrations today in MacArthur Park over trans rights outside a spa that suddenly finds itself in the midst of controversy. This happened after a woman's video post went viral. That woman was upset a trans woman was allowed to disrobe in the women's section of the spa. The spa is defending its policy, saying it complies with California law prohibiting discrimination, and they, quote, strive to meet the needs of all of their customers. Today, those who oppose the policy, as well as those who support trans rights, demonstrated outside the spa. Officers wound up declaring an unlawful assembly, and the crowd eventually dispersed. Police say there were no arrests, but they are investigating crimes against some demonstrators, including assault with a deadly weapon.
This video is sponsored by Embrace Pangea. I've been using their feminine wash and it keeps me fresh all day. It smells amazing. It's plant-based and all natural. It's not drying. It's made for sensitive skin. And it's easy to travel with. So if you're interested, please use my discount code. Link will be down below in my description box, or you could visit embracepangea.com today. I want to start off by saying this. I really feel like this comes back on the business 1000%. Accountability needs to be placed on them when it comes to this situation, because I see both sides. I really do. But it's really the business that should be held accountable. And the reason why I say that is because if this was something that they were going to allow within their establishment, new members and old members should have been informed. Because to be caught off guard like that in a locker room when most likely you're indecent, and we live in a world where nudity is sexualized, and there could have been women in that locker room that have dealt with sexual abuse, and being caught off guard like that would be bothersome for a lot of women. So I think it's unfair to try to make this a transphobic situation and make this truly about safety reasons. You know, that leaves women in a very vulnerable place when it comes to their physical safety, young girls and their physical safety, which is why they are bringing women's rights into this conversation, as they should, because it's not about discriminating against trans women. It's simply about the safety of bio women. How are we going to be able to identify between a trans woman and a man who is pretending to be a woman to get in a woman's space where we're indecent? I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. I think we need to reach a common ground when it comes to this conversation, because it truly is about safety. It's not about anything but that. It's really not. It's not about transphobia. It's not about not wanting to share spaces with trans women. It's simply about the safety of bio women who are not able to identify if this person is truly trans or if they're pretending to be and they're actually a predator. I think that's fair to say.
A Cure America action. I'm standing here today with a very brave lady. A lady who we are calling Angel today because the forces of darkness would seek to harm her. They would seek to harm her because she is standing up against unjust laws in the state of California that fail to protect women and children in public spaces. Women and children who have the right to expect to be safe in showers and bathrooms. Our legislators have failed her. Our elected officials have failed you. Families, the grandmothers, mothers, and wives who are exposed to men in public spaces with their genitals being flashed. Once upon a time, there was something called indecent exposure. And the laws of California have circumvented the consequences of those laws. I introduce to you first and thank Papa Che Ang of the Harvest Rock Church. He has allowed us to stand today at the historic auditorium, Ambassador Auditorium. And he is standing in solidarity with us today. And we thank him. And now I'm going to allow and ask to speak this brave warrior who experienced something that no woman or little girl should experience. Again, we're going to call her Angel today. Angel, thank you for your boldness. Thank you for telling your story today.
Hi, I'm Angel, and I want to thank everyone here standing, all those who have stood with me through this ordeal, not just here in the United States of America, but spanning across the globe. I have received so many, countless emails, DMs, congratulating me, saying I'm a hero, and how it has affected them in their communities, in their country, and what needs to be done. I want to tell you a story. On June 23rd, I went to the Wee Spa in Los Angeles, California. And while I decided to go around the different jacuzzis, I decided to take a nap. Upon by a nap, I got up and I wanted to get water. As I was walking, I noticed something that really was disturbing. Something that caused me to feel that I must have been transported into the men's locker room, the men's jacuzzi area. Yeah, a man, a full-on man, fully naked, completely exposed, showing his testicles, his penis, slightly erected. I was appalled at what I saw. This was not normal. I'm in a safe place, but now I'm not. Little girls are there. Their mothers are there. Other women are looking about, and they begin to put their robes back on them. I went to management. Management did nothing. I even told the guy he should leave. This is not right. And he didn't leave. We had no help whatsoever. I did not know what to do. Something has got to be done. This is not fair. It is not right. We as women have rights to be safe in public spaces, and they are being violated by men going into women's spaces, claiming to be women, to gain access so that they can exercise their perversions. This is not right. We must do something about it. On June 23rd, I experienced what no woman or little girl should ever experience. I experienced what used to be called flashing or indecent exposure. what would result in a man registering to be a sexual offender for life. A man with genitalia walking into the women's section of the Wee Spa on Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles, California. Yes, exposing himself to grandmothers, daughters, your wives, your sisters, your aunts. You yourself could have been there. His penis was semi-erected. No woman should ever be exposed in this civil society, in the sacred public places. When I was a little girl, I remember walking home from school and a man pulling up on the side of me and exposing himself. That man, at that time, would have gone to jail. But today's time, we expect it to be normal. What are we to do? Where's the police department? Where's our government? How are they going to protect the women and the children? What are we going to do? A biological man, a man with a penis, does not belong in women's bathrooms, gyms, showers, or any place where we deserve the expectation of privacy and safety. It is not right, and we cannot stand for this. How dare any elected official make a law removing protection for women and children's rights? Now, I experienced something during this time, a protest, domestic terrorists called Antifa. What kind of group opposes protecting women and girls in the public showers in favor of whole men with a penis and testicles because he calls himself a transgender? I want to repeat that again. A man with full-on testicles, a penis, and all he has to say, I'm a woman, and he has access. It's a kind of group that wear black masks and beat pastors and women over the head like they did on Saturday, just because they wanted to come and stand for what I stood for. They wanted to intimidate us. They wanted us to back down. But I think not. We're not backing down because we got rights. And we know who we are. We refuse to back down. We stand in what God created us to be. The truth. And the truth is what will stand. And the truth is what will prevail. How dare any group come against what God has ordained and made the exact assignment what he proclaimed to be male and female. How dare our government make a law that we must back down and give the right that we have to be given to other people that choose to be like us. Just because a man makes a choice to change his body part doesn't give him the right to come into our private spaces. It doesn't give him a right to say he's a woman and full-on man and take advantage of us. California legislation are to blame. They are to blame. The California law fundamentally violates the rights of a large group of its female residents by allowing any man to declare himself a woman whenever he chooses, to go wherever he pleases. The law must be repealed. We cannot support unjust laws that fail to protect our grandmothers, our sisters, daughters, wives. I ask you to help me fight this, to stand with me. We are mobilizing a coalition to stand against this unjust law. If you would be ready to stand with me, please go to www.cubanaangel.com. That's www.cubanaangel.com. I thank you for hearing me, and we will win. We will win. Thank you.
We thank you for coming. That will conclude our press conference. If there are no questions, we thank you. Godspeed. Please join Angel in her fight. Is there a question?
Yes, sir. Mr. Little, is there any plan for any type of legal action against the respawn? Can you discuss that?
There are absolutely plans to sue any and everybody who violates the rights of women and children. No business is safe. The state of California is not safe, while women and children are unsafe.
I have one more question. Has this business, the WeSpa, has it had any type of repeated practice of allowing just regular men into the women's section of the spa?
The answer is yes, but I'll allow Angel to speak to that.
Yes, there actually has been. I've been getting a lot of messages of this act happening in past times. So this is not the first time. It has been allowed.
Have you contacted the police about that? Or?
They have been contacted.
Okay. Anything else you want to say in closing?
I just want everyone to hear what is happening. If we sit down, if we go back as to normal or just brush it off our shoulders, you're complicit. You're just like that man that came into the bathroom. You're just like that man that came into the jacuzzi. You're just like that man that goes into the stalls where your little daughters are. You're just like them. If you don't want to be like them, if you want to take a stand, as I stated before, join me and go to www.ivanaangel.com. We are going to fight this and we are going to win. Thank you.
Amen.
So in conclusion, my final thoughts are simply this. I feel like the business should be held fully accountable for this situation because they simply didn't practice business ethics as far as informing their members that this was something that they would allow and accept. This all could have been avoided. It's just like a bar. I'm going to use a bar as an example, right? You have bars that allow you to smoke inside, and then you have bars that don't allow you to smoke inside. But whenever there's a bar that allows you to smoke inside, there are signs to notify potential customers that this is something that they allow within this business establishment. This same type of business ethics should be practiced when we speak on this entire conversation, because I feel like everyone is treated fairly. No one is being neglected. And to be honest, I see where Angel is coming from, but I do feel like she does have a little bit of transphobia, because really, if we're focusing on women's rights, right? And this person has identified as a trans woman, I think that we should give respect to her identity, because if we're really making this about safety, we would focus on the fact that Angel was not informed and the other women that were in the locker room were not informed. And so at that point, it's not about trans women. It's about the fact that the business that you were in did not notify you that this was allowed. But she's making this about trans women being in women's spaces. And I don't feel like she's going to win in that case, because you're trying to take the rights away from another human being, and you cannot do that. So let's stay focused on the fact that this is about women's rights and safety, and not the fact that you don't agree with the lifestyle of trans people. I think that's fair. And I think, when it comes down to this entire conversation, I don't care what the next person does. I only care when it affects me. When we speak on this particular conversation, I just feel like the business should have notified individuals that this was something that they allowed, and that would have given potential customers and current members the right and the choice to decide whether or not this was something that they would be okay with, and just kept it at that. But no, of course, they're allowing this in a space where they clearly were not informed, and for that reason, their rights were taken from them. That's how I see it. I think that's a fair way of seeing it. And to come to common grounds with trans people and bio people, and for us to get along and share spaces, really, it just comes down to the fact that that we should be given the choice to choose and decide whether or not we want to share spaces with trans people when it comes to lockers in bathrooms. I think that's fair. I think businesses should put up signs and say, this is a trans friendly environment, or this is a trans friendly business. I think that's fair because there are a lot of women walking around with sexual trauma. There are a lot of women that deal with aggressive sexual harassment. So for someone like me, I would be triggered by that, especially if I'm caught off guard and I'm not aware that this particular spa allows this. It would make me uncomfortable, if I'm being completely honest, not because they're trans, but because I was simply not informed that this was something that was allowed. I personally do not sexualize nudity, but I understand that at times I'm sexualized with clothes on and without clothes on, and I don't know when I see the opposite gender when it comes to not gender identity, but biology. Who am I truly dealing with? Is he a predator or is she a predator? We don't know, and that's why it's concerning for us as women, bio women, just women who share spaces with trans women. It's concerning because we really don't know who are we truly dealing with, and that's where our rights and our safety is being jeopardized. So simply put, I just feel like we should be given the right to choose, and that's what this whole entire situation should be about. It shouldn't be about policing trans people. It should simply be about having the choice, having the right to choose whether or not we want to be in a spa and share bathrooms and lockers with trans women. So I would love your thoughts and opinions on this entire situation. So please comment them down below. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you are notified for when I upload. Give this video a big thumbs up. This is Real Talk with Yoni, and I will see you guys in my next video.